Hey, good morning, my friends. I'm Live Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with your MLive morning weather update. If you could hit the share button, appreciate it greatly. We are going to get started and look at the weather pattern as we head into next week. Long story short is we'll be in a west-east flow aloft, and that brings active little clumps of thunderstorms. But when you take the time of thunderstorm, amount of thunderstorm time during a day, it's relatively minimal, 1-2 hours. But it is also our severe weather pattern timed perfectly or imperfectly at our severe weather time of the year. So we'll keep an eye up on that one for you and say hi to people like Susie Morris McIntosh and Deb Burton. When will the smoke go away? I'm going to be looking at that. I don't have an answer just now, but I did want to show you that in the southeast part of lower Michigan, around the Detroit area, the air quality is about the second worst on average in the world, behind Dubai right now. Better, our air quality in the Detroit area is about as bad or worse, I should say, than places in China right now today. By the way, this is kind of an average air quality. We saw a sensor at Port Huron that had a 337 value. What that is particulate matter, so tiny little particles that are 2.5 microns big. So it's, just really small. It's basically the smoke ash, tiny little pieces in the air. And if you have problems breathing, and as it gets so unhealthy, everybody can have a problem. You don't just have to have asthma or allergies or breathing difficulty or something like that. Anybody can have a problem. So if you work outside today, slow down. If something doesn't feel right, you're like, what is wrong with me? That is probably the deal, and you're going to have to just lay off for the day. All right. Now, before I get it started into the day-to-day weather, I did want to point out again that we are into our severe weather season. Nothing imminent. I'm eyeing up Thursday night, Friday morning for southern Michigan, and then again sometime Saturday or Saturday night. Tony Harris, are there any fires in Michigan that I know of? I haven't been able to keep track. I'll be honest, man. Just, keep track of everything as a one-man band, it's pretty difficult. Second day of severe weather, which would be Thursday into Friday morning. The Storm Prediction Center thinks that a line of thunderstorms, perhaps a derecho type thing, will develop somewhere in Iowa or northern Illinois and move southeast. But these are notoriously tough to pinpoint where they initiate. But I would agree with that. But the point being is that it is something we'll keep an eye on, and let's see if they have an updated day 3 outlook and they continue it to the south. Okay, so, sometimes I guess I should show you just the regular radar forecast because that's what you know. But you're smarter. You're smarter than the average bear. So we start with the main, most important thing, the upper airflow. I've been showing you this because it's important for you to get a grasp that the weather pattern, the weather flow has changed since what we had 6 weeks in the past 6 weeks. And it's going to be a lot different. And it shows you why the thunderstorms can blow through and blow out and not be a total rain out day, why the storms can be severe when they do, and that the fact that we'll have heat at times, and after the storms come through, we can cool down at times. So really, some very nice weather with some little bursts of potentially nasty storminess. So this is the upper airflow at about 15,000 feet, and this is a Thursday, and this is Friday. Look at the hot dome down to the south. You would not want to be in Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Mississippi. You're talking not their normal hot. You're talking record killer heat, basically. So Thursday night, Friday, there is this disturbance coming through. You can see it in Canada. You see the ridge to the south, and that squeeze play with the tight packing of the ISO heights on this map shows that there's a wind maximum coming through. All of that spells that's when we get bursts of fast-moving thunderstorms. That moves on to the east, and we have disturbances, small ones through the weekend, but as we go out, this is the 4th, and then we get to the 5th or 6th, and it looks like at some point another disturbance and strong cold front will come through, and there you can see a much different pattern than the blocked up, really hot pattern that we had. Now, here is the forecast. So this is Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, Thursday night, Friday morning. That's where I'm keen on, is that maybe severe thunderstorms to the south of us on Thursday night, but it could be severe in the southern third of the state as well. We go into Friday and it looks fairly quiet. We go into Saturday and then again at night some point. So I guess my point to you is on our rain forecast, I don't know the exact time periods. I know that it's 1 to 2 hours at any one spot. I know that Thursday night, Friday morning is a likely time period. And then it looks like, again, Saturday night, Sunday morning, a likely time period. And then it looks like Monday and the 4th kind of have a tendency to be quieter and just very nice. So we'll keep an eye on that. You know, we go out into, here's Monday. That's a very nice summer pattern. This is 4th of July afternoon. That's a hot, light wind, sunshine type pattern. Could be just a classic 4th of July. And then I told you that next week we get a cold front coming through, and you can see that too. Okay, so temperatures. Today, low 80s, 70s on the east side of the state, upper 80s on Thursday, near 90 Friday, Saturday upper 80s, Sunday mid to upper 80s, Monday upper 80s to near 90, 4th of July about 90, let's call it 88 to 92, and then early next week ahead of the cold front warmth. So we will definitely watch early next week for the possibility of some severe weather, and that's the thing that I will be watching closely for you. This is the time of the year where sunshine, beautiful, hot weather, summer, what a lot of us want, and then in blows through a severe line of storm. So that's just a little caveat, just a little warning for you as you get out there and want to let your hair down and you want to be on the boat and not worry about things, or in the campground not worry about things. Don't worry about it. I'll do that, and I'll give you hopefully about a 24-hour warning before something nasty would roll on through so you could be prepared. There's your MLive morning weather update. Enjoy your day today. Slow down. Stay inside if you feel like you're having breathing problems, because we do have very unhealthy air, which is not something we usually deal with here in Michigan. Take care. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.